Salutations, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of ColeCast, the podcast for all of us. I'm XLJ, the OG, joined my brother from another mother, Mr. B-Roll. How you doing, buddy?
How are we doing out there, world? It's great to be back in the ColeCast
I know it's been a minute.
studios
It's
of
good.
all things
It's good to have you. And look,
to
I'm
do.
handless for the first time ever.
Ooh, look at you! Look
I
at
know.
you!
I look like a fucking professional. Not really.
Uh,
So yes, trying out a new system.
I
This first time.
I'm in a different room than like I've been in the past few.
And you have a new family member there too.
So
I don't think
yeah,
we've talked about on
they
the
make
air
an
that you
appearance.
you have a fourth dog now.
Yep, I do.
So
I do.
that is for those of you wondering home, that is Sadie, and
Lady.
she's a Yorkie, right?
Yep.
Uh,
Come here.
Look at Sadie.
Come here.
Oh, she's so cute. Yeah,
Get
it's
all the
fun.
views. Get all the views.
So
Yeah.
now you have a house of four puppy butts, and I can definitely relate to that in the past. But yes, that is Sadie, beautiful Sadie. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of her on Cole TV. But we're excited about this month's episode of ColeCast. This is one I've been wanting to do for a minute, and the timing on this is very appropriate because it is summertime, and when we think summertime, we think the summer blockbuster movie. Um, Although I gotta say, this year has been a pretty wild and crazy time at the box office. I mean, a lot of these tentpole flagship movies, if you will, not performing like one nearly would. It's kind of shocking to be quite honest. But if you think about things, we were talking about this. The first job I ever had was working at a movie theater here in town. They just shut down a couple months ago. And we had another theater that was like 20 minutes from us shut down too. So, I mean, the big chain theaters are slowly dying, unfortunately, in our area. So, like, for example, everybody's bitching about Supergirl. I would love to go see it, but I'd have to drive like 45, 50 minutes away just to see the thing. So, just put it in perspective. Some of this stuff is not readily as available as you would think, and everything's going into streaming. But that's another
Mhm.
subject for another time, because we're talking about summer blockbusters, but we're talking about the summer blockbuster collabs with fast food restaurants. That's right. We're giving you our 13 favorite summer blockbuster collaborations with fast food restaurants over the years. Which, I mean, it's funny because, like, I mean, if you tie it all back, B-roll, like, it all started really with a franchise we love and adore, and I'm sure it's probably going to be on your list. Uh, uh, Star Wars. If you think about it, it all really starts with Star Wars. If you look back in the day of the original Star Wars, there used to be the infamous Star Wars glasses you could get from Burger King, and I think also may have been available at Burger Chef back in the day too. But like the famous like glasses with the lead that would probably kill you and stuff. Uh, just not they just don't make them like they used to. Do you remember? I mean, I know that was before your time, but I mean, those things were so heavily populated. Do you remember those type of glasses back in the day? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, I do remember him. So, like, ironically enough, um, 'cause I tried to like keep my list like personal and not just like what the internet said. um, so like that didn't make my list. Just spoiler alert, just because like I wasn't really around
Yeah.
during that
No.
time
Absolutely. Matter of fact,
of
it
the
didn't
hype
even
of
make
it.
my list
Like,
either because, yeah, like you say, we weren't around at the height of those. So totally understandable because a lot of this stuff is going to be what we remember as kids. Isn't that right, Reggie? But yeah, this is going to be a fun list we're going to go through. I'm sure our stuff's going to be a lot different because a lot of my stuff's going to be derivative from the 80s and 90s. Yours is probably going to be more the mid 90s and late 90s, I'm sure. But so much to talk about. So let's just get right into it. We're going to give you our 13 favorite collabs from fast food restaurants and summer blockbusters. And I will say on my list, some of these movies didn't perform as well at the box office, but nonetheless, they did have a tie-in with fast food restaurants. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to kick off the list. If that's all right with you. And starting us off, I'm going to take you back to, I believe, I want to say it was 1993. I'm fairly certain. First, 93 was a huge year. I mean, you had Jurassic Park, like, pretty much dominate the box office. But my tie-in is this one's not Jurassic Park. This was a movie that really got lost in the shuffle. It's a shame because I think it's kind of a cult classic to a certain extent, and people probably forget about this tie-in, but it's magical for a certain reason. So my number 13 is Burger King's collaboration with Last Action Hero, the Arnold Schwarzenegger film. Like, do you remember? Do you even know what Last Action Hero? I feel like you've probably seen that at some point, right?
Yeah, I've seen the movie. I'm struggling to remember the
The
tie-in
tie-in?
though.
Okay, well, that's perfect because I have pulled up here the commercial, and you'll see this is the so what it was is they were to tie in with like the movie theme, they were giving away action cups. I'll show you what I mean here, what these action cups are. They're pretty cool.
Boom! Last Action Hero. What do you think of anyone who doesn't see this movie?
Big mistake.
Oh, Dan
Love this
Cortez.
place. I think it's the biggest movie of the summer.
Yeah, it
And now when
wasn't.
you go to Burger King and order a flame broiled Whopper with large fries and a medium drink, you get this Last Action Hero
See,
action cup free.
it like
Like him, you
moves
can be
when you move the
large and
cup.
in charge. So see the movie and collect all
I
four
like it.
cups.
I
It's your
like it.
Right.
getaway. I love this place, and I'm going to see the movie.
So
I'm a,
not
I'm a
much.
sucker for a good cup like
Right
collab.
there, and that's what's going to be a lot of this list, I think. But I mean, man, it's that cup. Oh, it's so iconic, and I love Last Action Hero too. Like I say, I don't think that movie gets nearly as much love. I'm a big Schwarzenegger guy. I mean, who wasn't as a kid? But for my 13 to kick us off, I went with a little Last Action Hero BK. Like I say, no special combo or nothing, just the cup, just the cup. They didn't even have kids meal, so um, it is what it is. But by the way, also too, their Last Action Hero had some pretty sweet action figures too. And that's the beautiful thing about the summer blockbusters too, is like everything from the fast food to the toys to cereal boxes, like you name it. That's what I loved about the summer blockbusters. It's like everywhere, man. You knew the movie was coming out because this is long before like social media and whatnot. But anyways, uh, what do you have as number 13 on your list?
So on number 13, I decided to give a plug to a actually a recent one. Like
Okay,
as soon as this past year, um, I wanted to give a shout out to the Mandalorian and Grogu
let's go.
collab that version did this year because
Let's
I
go.
did quite enjoy that and ate it many times. Collected all four cups.
I've got three, and they're all Grogu.
Actually, even have a couple of the toys from the kids' meal right here.
Oh, okay. I gotta plead the fifth. I didn't know there was toys for the kids' meal.
Yeah, they're not
Oh,
much, but
but still though, but still though, nice.
but
I tell you,
the
that's one thing I appreciate that these places are doing now with these movie tie-ins, is not just keeping it for the kids, like with the adult meals and stuff. Because like I got a couple of the boxes, I think, because the box had there was the Mandalorian burger was spectacular. That was like one of the
it was
best Whoppers I've had. Which
very good.
by the way, I have a Whopper on my list from back in the day that I can't wait to talk about because it's so damn good. But the burger was my favorite, like with the fried pickles and stuff on it. Ah, so good. Um,
Uh-huh.
there was the
It's
the
very tasty.
garlic chicken fries, but that the
Yeah,
sauce is what made it. I didn't realize the sauce at first until
yeah.
I got in the bottom of my box. It's like, oh, spectacular. And the hash browns, I'm not a big hash brown guy, and the hash browns were good. And the Grogu shake was phenomenal.
Yeah. I love the Gurgler shake. I'm personally a fan of like I don't think like a blue drink of any kind can be bad. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
I think that's fair.
I love Nyquil, so like
Okay.
this is so weird. This got weird.
Like I like Nyquil.
I like
All
Nyquil.
right. Hey, you do you, man. But now that's I'm glad that made the list because I was thoroughly impressed. I ate several Mandalorian burgers and like a lot. Truth be told, a lot of these collabs that's come out recently with the special menu items, they haven't really knocked my socks off until that. That knocked my
Yeah.
socks off. BK.
Eh,
Also, let's give a shout out to BK too. Like BK is like making a comeback. I think. Like
Oh
they've
yeah.
gotten good in the past couple years or year at
Oh
least.
yeah.
So
Well, and like just to, it's not on my list, but there is Wendy's right now has one for the new Minions movie,
oh
and it's
yeah,
pretty good.
I gotta
It's
try
pretty good.
that. Now,
Yeah.
respect to that in their menu, like because it's like they got it's the minion frosty's the big deal, right? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
It's a
It's like
frosty.
banana. Yeah.
And then is it just a basic? No, it's a. Is it spicy chicken or is this a Dave single that comes with it or something like that?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I've only got it like
I don't.
once, but
I don't think it's
what's really
anything.
neat is like it's taken over like the whole menu. Like it's
Uh,
all minion like themed throughout the whole menu.
nice. But I think the big thing with that is the shake, and then it does come with a toy too, right?
I don't know. I didn't get
I
a
think
chance.
the adult ones come with the toy. I thought
I don't
maybe that.
think so.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But well, that's an excellent pick to start us off. Start your list off. I like it. I like it a lot. The shout out to Mando and Grogu uh, burger collaboration. So from Burger King. All right, for my number 12, I'm going to take you way back in the past. This is like when I was a kid, and this movie was hyped the fuck up when I was a kid. I think this is another movie that's criminally underrated. I think box office wise, it did really good. Uh, but for whatever reason, they never did a sequel or anything like that. And the guy who is behind this, actually, I believe, still owns the right to the character. But that being said, I'm going to take you all the way back to the year 1990, and I want to talk about McDonald's tie-in with Dick Tracy. I love Dick Tracy as a kid. Like I still love that movie to this day. I think it's an awesome like just a comic book movie in general, but like the visuals is stunning. Warren Beatty is awesome in it as Dick Tracy. Uh, you've had Al Pacino in it. Madonna is in it. Like, have you ever even seen Dick Tracy the movie? I'm guessing probably not. Have you?
No.
Oh man, it was so good. They had toys and everything. Dude, Dick Tracy was plastered on everything. I had a Dick Tracy sleeping bag, Dick Tracy like folder I'd use at school. Like it was literally everywhere. Summer of 1990, you could not escape Dick Tracy. But the big thing they had going at McDonald's wasn't so much a meal or anything like that. They had a contest. It was a Dick Tracy Crime Stoppers contest. So check this out.
You can become a detective in McDonald's Dick Tracy Crime Stopper game.
So yeah,
Wanna play games, huh, Copper?
Rub out the evidence and follow the clues.
Follow that car.
you can win a
To collect
prize.
rewards like a Big Mac. Or up to $1 million.
Okay, you win.
Give me the bag.
Dick Tracy. The movie is only in theaters.
You're under arrest.
The game is only at McDonald's.
Good times, good times. Like I say, they didn't do anything special as far as a menu or anything like that. No special combos. They didn't even have cups. It was just it was a contest. But I love Tracy enough where I was like, it's going to warrant on my list here. So I had it at number 12. What's your number 12, my friend?
Oh, my number 12. I wonder if this is gonna surprise you a little bit. Um, Got to go back to 1999. um, with a little movie called now. And also, let me please forgive me if some of these are not summer blockbusters, but
It's okay.
they're movie collabs.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
come
okay.
at me and
One of my top ones, I loved it so much I put it on my list and I realized like, oh shit, this wasn't a summer blockbuster, so it's fine.
yeah,
Because remember on ColeCast, we do whatever the fuck we want.
that's right. But so my number 12, I went with the 1999 Wild Wild West Burger King
Oh,
kids meal
okay,
collab.
okay. I
Uh,
see you.
I just remember two toys uh, for certain on this one. There was like this like giant animatronic spider type thing
Of
that was like
course.
in like the movie, and like it moved all kind of weird, and like you could
Yep.
like wind it up and it would go, and then there was the guy on like his little like like motorbike ish thing.
Oh,
Um,
was it Kevin Kline? I think maybe.
yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
yeah,
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 because
yeah.
it wasn't Will Smith. Um, but But yeah, I just remember that one. And like, I think one of the reasons I like this one so much is because like it felt like the the movie was um, not necessarily like a kids movie, but like it had like like a kids meal per se.
Yes. Yeah, and
So
that kind of started in the like really kind of in the late '80s and early '90s where um like and it's interesting too because I got a good story on one of my top ones which I'll talk about here in a little bit. But yeah, you're right. It was like they were it was like geared towards kids, but it wasn't a kids movie. It was just kind of like
yeah,
so. But just so you kind of have an idea of what B-roll's talking about, here we go with the BK commercial from Wild Wild West here.
Hold on there. Lightning here is for big kids.
I got a Burger King Big
Oh,
Kids meal.
BK Big Kids
It's
meal.
got more food, you know, for big kids.
Well, I reckon he has a big kid.
Yeah, which it was more food. I remember that.
Introducing the
Yeah.
tasty new Burger King Big Kids meal. Now your kids can get more of the great tasting food they like, plus all the action and adventure of the new Wild Wild West
Yep.
movie. With Wild
There you
Wild
go.
West action toys like James
Yep.
West and his
Wild West.
And you just got Will Smith rapping in the background. So like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
iconic like '90s. You know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's a good one. I respect the hell out of that. That was a good. Until you said it, I completely forgot there was a Wild Wild West meal.
Yeah.
So you got me there. That well played, sir. Well played. That was a solid number 12 if I do say so myself. So all right, my moving on to number 11 here. My number 11, we're going to go back to 1993. And yes, I mentioned this before, but we got to give homage to McDonald's collaboration in 1993 with Jurassic Park. I mean, come on. Like, what was fascinating about this was like, what I respected is they had like special like menu items. Matter of fact, we'll pull up the commercial here. You can kind of see what we're talking about with the Jurassic Park collab.
Is coming to McDonald's.
Big.
Something of such enormous proportions. It could only be called the Jurassic Park Extra Value Meal.
Look at this.
Okay, let's eat! An enormously juicy triple cheeseburger with fries and a medium drink in one of 6 free Jurassic Park collector cups. The Jurassic Park Extra Value Meal. A dino-sized value for a dino-sized appetite.
Hey, what's mine?
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Get your own, asshole. Yeah. So that was the introduction of. I think that's the first triple. At least at McDonald's, that's the first triple cheeseburger. I'm pretty sure, but that may be the first triple cheeseburger I can think of in fast food. And I remember the cups was awesome. I don't. I feel like they may have had like a something to do like something to do with the kids meal, maybe. But I don't think it was like little dinosaur toys. I think it was like other like activity-ish toys. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
but also too, I'm pretty sure with that Jurassic Park, that was like the introduction of supersizing at McDonald's too, as well. So I mean, there's a lot of like big things that came out of that. So that's why I had to make my list. I had it at number 11. What do you got? Your number 11.
All right, at number 11. Got to go back to 1996.
Okay.
And I feel like, okay, so large theme, and I wonder if your list is similar. I feel like the main two are McDonald's and Burger King. Like that's the
I
main two.
That's a lot of them, but I feel like I did pretty good on my list because I got some outside the box further on down the road. But yeah,
Okay,
it started off
uh,
as Mickey D's and Burger King for the most part. But
okay, okay.
yes,
I dare I say I think like all but one of mine are McDonald's and Burger King. So, but you know, that's what I grew up on. So,
yeah.
uh, but 1996 McDonald's collab with Space Jam, and
Oh
I
yeah,
want to highlight more so than like the toys.
yeah.
They had like these little
Cups. Oh yeah.
plushes and cups that you could get. I just remember kind of being like so creeped out by like the monster plushes ones.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they just look creepy.
I think I had one for the longest time. It ended up being like a dog toy for like Peanut or something.
Yeah, like
Uh,
I had the I remember I had the I think it was Sean Bradley, like the big tall one with
yes,
the
that's the one we
tealish
had.
green.
Blue, like, and he had orange hair. I
Yeah.
feel like. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
We'll give you an idea here what B-roll's talking about. I think this is actually a commercial for the plush.
These aliens are killing us. We need some help.
Right away, Your Airness. McDonald's! Behold.
There they are.
Now only at McDonald's. Collect
Yep.
these fun Looney Tune stuffed characters from the new movie Space Jam. Just $2.99 each with the purchase of a new deluxe or any other large sandwich.
Way to go, Dandy.
How about we go out and kick some alien butt?
Space Jam at McDonald's. Come hungry, leave stuffed.
Nice. I see what they did there. Yeah, like that's one thing too. I think that's pretty cool is the different like with the different collabs how they would have like some stuff you pay for add on like for like a couple bucks or something.
Uh-huh.
A lot of restaurants did that, and I know they still do it to a certain extent. But I mean, it was a way to bring them in and draw them in. Yeah, because why would your kids like? I want to McDonald's. Damn it! Like, oh, I want to go there just mainly for the stuffed toy. I do. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember the cups for sure,
Uh-huh.
and I'm fairly certain they had Happy Meal toys, but I don't think it was anything. It was like you said, the biggest thing out of all that was the stuffed animals.
That's what I remember the most, honestly,
Yeah.
was the stuffed animals and like wanted to get them all and then like being so creeped out by the monster one. Like it's just creepy.
Yeah, it was fun. It's funny. Like, yeah, I think like everybody that was like the one you got, and you're like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
It's like you want something else, man. You don't want this shit. Oh,
But yeah, and it was like the easiest one to get too.
oh yeah,
It was like the most common, it seemed like.
yeah. You were a little disappointed if you got that one, but it is what it is. So, or was what it was. So, all right, going on with our list. Now we're getting in the top 10. I'm gonna keep mine still with McDonald's. And this one's an iconic one. It has to be on anybody's list. If you're 90s kids, you have to have this, I think, on the list because uh, this was like there was toys, there was the meal, but it was mainly about the glasses. This was like fancy glasses you would bust out for special occasions and fill up with
Oh,
your Kool-Aid.
I might know what this
I think
is.
you may know what this is. We're taking you back to 1995, Batman Forever, McDonald's, and the infamous frosted mugs. Oh, let's take a look at these beautiful, beautiful frosted mugs.
Deep beneath the Gotham City McDonald's, the time has come for the Gotham Glassware
For only
Collection.
99
Get all
cents,
your favorite
folks.
characters from the movie Batman Forever, including Batman
Look at
himself.
These were so
Purchase
stinking cool.
high-quality glass.
They were.
Take a break at McDonald's and collect
Two-Face,
all
break out the
each
fine
when you buy any
china.
McDonald's extra value meal or any other food purchase.
Yep.
Here you are, sir. Batman. Now I've got him.
That sounded nothing like Jim Carrey. There you go. Yeah. But I absolutely love those damn glasses. But they had, I know they had the kid meals from there. I know they had
the toys were okay.
Yeah, they weren't anything like other ones, so it was mid, but it was the glasses. And now I say that was mid in comparison to other Batman toys from the past. Which, spoiler alert, I got Batman on my list quite a bit. But that I had to have that. So that was my number 10. Who you got as your number 10?
So my number 10. Let's see here. I wonder if you remember this one or not. And so, like, I feel like my list, because I'm such a kid at heart. I focused on a lot of the toys, like in the kids' meals and everything. Do you remember? I want to say this is like from 1996, and I feel like maybe they did this a couple of times throughout. But do you remember when McDonald's did those Disney like mini clamshells, like
Yeah.
toys?
Yep, I
You remember
sure
that?
do. I very vividly remember those. And it was like the clamshell tape, and then you open up and you had like a really good sized toy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like they had all different movies. It wasn't just like I mean, obviously Disney movies, but like I think he had everything from like Toy Story to um, um, Oliver and Company to like all over the book of like Disney.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't just like it wasn't just one of them. Like it was different movies, and like it wasn't necessarily like tied into like any type of a big blockbuster or anything coming out. It was like blockbusters from the
Uh-huh.
past, which was very innovative, I would say. But yeah, those things were cool as shit. Like we'll try to see if we can pull up a commercial here on those because those things were pretty dope. I remember Robin Hood was one specifically. That
Yep.
one was really cool. Um, oh man, who else did they have? Like you said, Toy Story was kind of one of the newer ones they did.
Yeah.
Um, oh man, of Oliver and Company. Was Snow White one? I feel like most
I
of them
think
got.
so.
Yeah, how many was there? Do you
Yeah.
remember?
I don't remember in total because I think they, like I said, I think they ran it a couple times, and um, I, Bambi was one of them.
Bambi was one. Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm cheating and I'm starting to Google it, but Cinderella, Pocahontas, Sleeping Beauty, Aladdin, yeah, literally almost all of them had them. There was even a Lion King one.
All right, here we go. Here's a picture. So this is what they were. You can see like the clamshell there, and then the toy. Like the toy was good size. Like this is God, man. There was a ton of them. Pete's Dragon.
Yep.
Oh my God, the freaking three Caballeros have one too, and Winnie the Pooh. But yeah, you can kind of see here like it's like a pretty good sized toy that comes with it. Those things, yeah, these things were pretty sick. Like I get that's a great one to have on the list. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a solid pick, my friend. And I think like you said, they put it out multiple times
Yeah.
throughout the years, pretty much. So That's a good one. All right, so moving on to number 9. I'm finally gonna get you away from McDonald's and Burger King. Because this one, a place that is highly underrated as a kid. I don't even think they have kids stuff anymore, but back in the day, because I mean, it was the restaurant, the popular restaurant. If you were a cool kid in the '90s, we're going with Pizza Hut on this next one. Okay, and this film is another one. It's a cult classic, I'd say. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, it got lost in the shuffle in 1991. It didn't make a ton of bank, but it's a visually stunning film. It's a great film. It's actually a Disney film. Uh, for number 9, I have the collaboration between Pizza Hut and The Rocketeer. They actually had a kids menu. Now, first off, have you ever seen The Rocketeer?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't remember this collaboration and all though.
Oh yeah, check this out. They have one of the coolest collector cups I think I've ever seen of any any fast food collab. Okay, this is super sick, dude. Check this out.
Remind your parents that Tuesday is Kids Night at Pizza Hut. Try magic.
Where did that go?
Oh, it's them book it.
And if that doesn't work, call Cousin Norman.
He's America's new movie hero. He's the Rocketeer. And now at Pizza Hut, you can get a Rocketeer
Look at that cup.
pizza pack with a single topping personal pan pizza, a Rocketeer cup and helmet, and a Rocketeer glider. All for $2.99
Yeah, so you got like a
at
little
Pizza Hut.
airplane
Oh,
thingy.
yeah.
That cup, dude, that cup was so freaking cool, man. So if you saw it, it was like literally, if you've seen the Rocketeer, you know he's got like his helmet and stuff he wears, right? Well, like it's the cup lid is the helmet, and it like sticks up and protrudes up and stuff. It even like the pizza box it come in too, like for your personal pan pizza, also had like the Rocketeer on it and shit too. Um, but yeah, and the thing is, like, so some of these, like, you'd have to pay a little extra. Like, I think that was like $2.99 or something to get like and I thought it came with a comic too, but I could be mistaken. But it definitely had the little airplane. But the piece de resistance of that meal was the Rocketeer cup. So that was my number 9, Mr. B-roll. What's your number 9?
All right, my number 9. All right, this is another one of those that I would classify as. All right, we're gonna break out the fine china for dinner tonight. Okay.
Okay.
So I doubt this one made your list. Going back to 1997, I believe. McDonald's did a collab, and sticking with Disney again, they had multiple of the Hercules plates.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember those at all?
They were plates, right?
Yes, plates.
Oh my god. It's one of those things where I hadn't even, until you said it, I probably hadn't even thought about that in like 20 years. That's crazy. Yeah, there was some pretty epic toys too, weren't they?
I think so. I remember the plates more than the toys though. Like,
okay, we got to pull this up here, chat. All right.
I remember having like the Hercules one, and then I had the girl, and then you got the his like little sidekicks that no one wanted.
Oh, Danny DeVito or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's check this commercial.
There's something big at McDonald's. Right now, a triple cheeseburger is just 99 cents. A big beefy burger in honor of Hercules from Disney's new movie in theaters now.
God, triple cheeseburger for 99 cents.
A hero. And if you've got a hero-size appetite, McDonald's is just the burger. It's hot. It's tasty. It's a triple cheeseburger for just 99 cents. So hop in your cherry and hurry to your McDonald's. Because this big deal won't be around for long.
I don't think that one had the plates. I do remember the plates though.
Yes.
The plates were pretty epic. Because it was like most of them just did cups. Cups was the most common thing. You didn't have a whole lot of places do like fucking plates, man. It's like you bust that out with the Batman Forever mugs, man, and it's like, yes,
no
sir.
kidding.
Okay, I think I found him. All right, let's pull them up here. Let's take a look at these amazing plates from Hercules 1997 collab with McDonald's. Oh God, Grimace, clean your shit, bro. He's probably got like moldy food on his Hercules plates underneath his bed.
Now it looks like a pig pen.
See what you did there, Ronald.
Cool, look at that. How cool.
There you go.
He's got Hercules plates.
Look at those
Now at
plates.
McDonald's, you can get cool plates from Disney's new movie, like Zeus, Bill, and Her. $1.99 more when you get a Happy Meal.
Check him out. Cool Hercules plates.
That's amazing. Because not only would you get that, now what a value there. You get your kids meal, your Happy Meal. You get the freaking like a toy, and for $1.99 more, you can add a plate to that. Come on, man. Don't get much better than that,
Yeah,
right?
it's a no-brainer. No-brainer.
It is a no-brainer, dude. That's a no flipping brainer. I love it. I think I'm very impressed with your list so far, B-roll. I gotta say, it does my
Aw.
heart good to see
You
some of these.
tickle me pink, and I love the different, like there's just the different like
Yeah.
durations between us. So we have some crossover, but not a whole lot. But
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny because now I'm really going to show you my age because I think this is probably the oldest, or well, there's a couple others I have from this year, but this was before you were alive, brother. You may not
Oh.
even know this collab existed. I'm taking you all the way back to 1989, okay? And this one actually is a fast food. This was a fast food giant in the 80s growing up. And now it's still around, but it's not as magical as it was. But back in the day, they used to
Hardee's.
have. It's Hardee's. Yes, Hardee's is correct. Yeah, you are correct. 1989, they did a collaboration, believe it or not, with the film Ghostbusters 2. So it was cool because they had. This is the first time in my memory I can remember where, with the collab, there was special menu items. Like there was Slimer's ice cream, which was really just ice cream with like green, like sun, not green syrup or something on it, I think. They also had these like toy clapper thingies you can get, but check this out here. Here's a promo from Ghostbusters 2 collab at Hardee's.
The Ghostbusters are back!
And we're the official headquarters.
Yep,
You know
that's right.
what that means.
We're gonna be busy?
You better believe it.
Remember, guys, only we've got what every Ghostbuster wants.
Chicken sticks?
Ghostbusters!
That thing.
Who are you gonna call?
When you see a ghost, blast.
I don't see any
ghosts.
Plastic
We're
food.
scared of no ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
They're here!
Okay, let's cook.
Collect all 4 Ghost Blasters, only at Hardee's.
So yeah,
Wow.
for $1.79. Let me see if I can find the Slimer Sunday thing. 'Cause that thing, like, I remember being magical as a kid, but like I'm pretty sure it was just fucking green syrup. But yeah, you probably had no idea that was a collab, did you?
No. I like it though.
Yeah, I remember getting those collab, and also I can remember, like, I can tell you, like, going into Hardee's, that sign was right on the very front there, like, just like it was the official station of Ghostbusters 2. For whatever reason. Okay, there may not be a commercial for this, but if you look it up, you can see. Let me see if I can pull a picture here of this magical ice cream. I don't think they did anything other than those. I mean, they had. I think they did posters or something. But the Slimer Sundae was out of. It was just. It was. Oh, it was so good. Okay, I think here we go. Let me pull this up here. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. This thing was killer from what I remember. It probably went hold up now, but back in the day, this was fun. All right, here we go. There it is. Ghostbusters Slimer Sundae. So pretty much yes. It's just vanilla ice cream with like green syrup, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my number. That was my number 8. All right. That being said, Mr. B-roll, what is your number 8?
All right. So my number 8. Uh, see, I feel like so. This is the spot where like the list started to get tricky for me. Of
Oh,
like,
really? Okay.
of like, kind of like, okay, like what should go higher, like this or this. Um, but for number 8, um, I had the McDonald's collab with the Power Rangers movie. I remember they had tons of different toys for this one. You basically collect all the Power Rangers with their um, um, Zords and everything. It was,
Yeah, because
I
it
mean,
was
if you,
it was like a Power Ranger inside his sword, right? Like it was
uh
kind
huh,
of two toys, wasn't it?
yeah, almost, yeah. It's like, I mean, if you were a kid in the '90s, you didn't go much further than Power Rangers. So
And that movie, oh my god, 95, like everybody was like watching that freaking movie. Like if you were a kid, like you were going to see the Power Rangers movie. There was no doubt about it. Yeah,
yeah,
and the collab with McDonald's was next level.
It's here. A
Yeah, it
force
is.
so phenomenal. A power of such interdimensional proportions, you'd think it was right out of a movie. It is, and it's only at McDonald's. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and their Ninja Zords have landed. You can get a break, and your kids can get a more phenomenal Ninja Zord and action figure set for just $1.59 when you buy a Happy Meal or a large sandwich. Collect them all. They're here to save the world. Sir?
Yes? You gonna eat all those fries?
Have you had your break today?
Oh, that's that, dude. I commend you. That was a good one. That was.
so I remember when we went to that Great Ohio Toy Show. My
Oh
wife
yeah.
actually found some of the toys,
Oh.
like two of the Power Rangers movie toys from McDonald's unopened.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I like it.
yeah. I think it was like the
Did
pink
you
and
did you
Blue
end up buying
Ranger
some?
thing. What?
Did you end up buying some?
No, I can't remember.
I don't think you did, because I don't remember it being in the video in the reveal.
No, I don't think we did.
Oh man. Do you
Yeah.
regret it?
I don't. They probably wanted too much for them. Is what would be my
Well,
guess. Or
that's true too. Yeah.
maybe we had already spent too much money. I don't know. One or the other.
I okay. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Well, that's a good one, my friend. I like it a lot. Going on here, number 7. My number 7. This one may surprise you because this one's kind of latter years. I think this is, I want to say 2002, I believe. But
Oh wow.
this, oh my God. This
Oh,
is mainly makes my list because this sandwich haunts me to this day. And
I
I think,
wonder. I wonder if I know. Just keep going.
okay.
I have a guess,
Because
but
I feel like there's like a Reddit thing where like they've tried for years to get this sandwich to be brought back. I am talking about Burger King's collaboration with Men in Black 2.
no, not what I thought.
That wasn't what you're thinking? Okay. I can't remember when Men in Black, I feel like it was 2002, maybe it was 01, maybe it was 03, shit, I don't know. I just remember it's all about the burger, man. This burger, holy shit. Like let me show you what I'm talking about here, folks. Because this thing is legendary. Like this, yeah. Oh man.
May I have your attention, please? This July, they're back in action and back in black. And if you think these guys can cook, let's make it hot. Check out the newest BK Back Porch Griller at Burger King. The Black Stack Barbecue Griller. 2 flame broiled seasoned patties, tangy sauce, melted cheese, and bacon on a bakery bun. So
on a
grab your
bakery
first
bun
of the Black Stack
and
Barbecue
barbecue
Griller.
sauce.
Y'all run it. Men in Black 2 and the Black Stack
And
Barbecue
I'm
Griller.
pretty sure it was
at
like
BK.
Swiss
You
cheese.
got it.
Oh my God! Why BK? Why tease me? I need that fucking thing back. Okay, I need that back like yesterday. I'm fairly certain. I believe there was like toys and stuff too, but I didn't give a shit because I was in. I'm pretty sure I was in high school when that come out, and I was all about that Black Stack barbecue griller, bro. You know how we were talking about like the Mando burger, man? It was like that only on steroids, okay? That is probably my favorite, I would say, fast food collab like menu item. Well, that's not entirely true because there's one on my list that's very special, but I had to give respect, pay homage, if you will, to Men in Black's collab with Burger King. By the way, it was 2002. I can confirm that. So, well, you got it 7 on your list.
At number 7, now I've got a couple more on my list that are like break out the fine china.
I respect it, man. That was a beautiful thing about fast food places, man.
Hey,
You could have all of your freaking glasses and all your plates and everything could be like from fast food places. It's completely acceptable.
literally. Um, but so I remember these and having a bunch of them as a kid. Do you remember when McDonald's or like but McDonald's released like the Disney animation glasses? Like they had everything from like Pocahontas to Lion King. Um, trying to remember like what year it probably would have been around. Um, Probably like 96, I would say.
Okay.
But like just the clear glasses, and they had like different movie characters on them.
Was this from McDonald's?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. So it was like Disney glasses. Okay.
Yeah, all Disney animation.
I'm trying to remember this and it's escaping me for some reason. You said what year did you say it was?
Look,
Because I'm looking. It looks like there's one from '99. Oh,
hold
96.
on.
Did you say 96? Oh no, that's Walt Disney World. They had like Disney World glasses, which hell, I didn't even remember that. Okay, BK had some Disney glasses in '94. It looks like.
Maybe I put it down wrong.
Okay, so the
Let's look
ones,
this up.
huh?
Oh,
The ones from their BK are like it's the cover of like
it's
the movie.
BK.
Is it okay? Is
It's
this it?
BK.
Okay, I had a feeling as soon as I saw this, I was like, I bet this is what he's talking about. Okay, let's pull it up here. Um, these are the BK glasses from '96. Yeah, I do remember these now. They were pretty fun. All right, here we go.
Kids are full of questions.
Am I known for a fight to lie? I 3 wishes like Aladdin. I like Peter Pan. Can I?
Who inspired these Disney questions? Burger King. Because for the first time ever,
That's
I
it,
get
right?
great Disney glasses from
Yep,
Coca-Cola.
that's them.
Moments from Disney classics. Aladdin. Peter Pan. All their favorites, just 89 cents each with any Whopper value meal.
Daddy, are you Mommy's Prince Charming?
Burger King, get your burgers worth.
There you go. 89 cents, baby, for that LED. LED.
How dare I gotta give McDonald's credit for that one?
Yeah, but it is kind of funny as our list progresses here that you see the vast majority of them. It was between BK and McDonald's pretty much. They were the ones that got like all the big stuff. Which is kind of funny because this is a segue into a restaurant we have not mentioned yet, and it's kind of funny because for me, growing up as a kid, they didn't do a whole lot of collaborations, and like never was any kid like wanting a fucking kids meal from this place, okay, which is weird because now it's easily like one of the like favorite fast food joints, I think maybe even the best out there. So I'm going to take you all the way back to the year 1990, okay, and we're going to go to Wendy's. And Wendy's did a collaboration with this is another one. I don't think it did like huge numbers and made bank, but I would say it's another cult classic. I love this movie as a kid. I had it on VHS. I wore the shit out of the VHS. I'll still watch it to this day. Love, love, love it. Talking about Wendy's 1990 collaboration with the Jetsons movie. I don't know if you knew it, but the Jetsons from Hanna-Barbera, they actually did a big theatrical release film. Are you familiar with this, B-roll? Have you ever even seen it, heard of it? Nope.
Not at all. Nope.
I love this movie. I cherish it for a multitude of reasons. It is a really well done animated film, but what I love about it is it's like there's stuff in it like it's very 90s. It's very 90s. Uh, but they did like a kids meal collaboration with Wendy's. And like I say, most kids it was like Wendy's didn't they had a kids meal, but it usually was just junky toys. They never like had any really cool collaborations until in my opinion at least until this. So we'll show you a commercial here for Jetsons toys at Wendy's. Okay, this is pretty cool.
My daughter Wendy said, "Dad, you gotta see Jetsons the movie. It's
Tell
cool."
Dave.
Now Wendy's has
I miss him.
the Jetsons.
I do too.
Just
They also
order the
had the
Jet
cups.
Pack,
I forgot
a
they had
delicious
cups.
quarter-pound single and a large drink, and we'll give you a free Jetsons the movie cup.
I guess I'm just old-fashioned. That George is my kind of guy.
Come in for a Jet Pack and your free Jetsons the movie cup only at Wendy's.
Okay, yeah, that's right. They did. Okay, I forgot. They did have cups, but they also had a kids meal too. Which here I'll pull that up and show you what I'm talking about there too. Yeah, they went all in on the Jetsons movie, man. And it's a shame that that movie didn't do like huge. But I still, like I say, I think I would still classify it as like a cult classic. You'll notice that's a reoccurring theme on my list. Is a lot of stuff that like didn't end up being like huge box office hits.
New ColeCast, my new invention, Wendy, the colossal
Wendy.
kids meal perfect packer. Look at it go! Then I can make it.
Nobody wants my kids' meals because they suck.
Sticking around like stuff. Meet
There you
George
go.
Jetson.
Now inside Wendy's Kids Meals, Jetson Jet Cars. George, Judy, Elroy, even Astro. Jetson Jet Cars. There's one inside each Wendy's Kids Meal. You can collect all 6.
There you go. Yep, the Jetsons though. That like I say, great movie. I would highly recommend watching it. It's near and dear to me. Wonderful film. Cinematic masterpiece. What do you have, Mr. B-roll, as your number 6 on your list?
Number 6. Okay. Dare I say, I think this is probably my favorite toy on the list.
Ooh, okay. I know what this is going
It's
to be.
when what?
I know what this is going to be. I'm pretty sure.
Do you?
I do. I almost had this on my list, but this is kind of past my time. But this toy is cool as shit if it's what I think it is.
So the McDonald's collab with Inspector Gadget.
There we go. Yes.
Because this was unique because, I mean, it's Inspector Gadget. And so, like, the idea behind it was you got all these different toys, and I believe you got to put Gadget together, basically. but each toy still did its own thing. So even if
Yes,
you did like,
absolutely.
it,
It was like you
if you,
collected all the toys to make it like a Megazord, like Mr. Gadget. This was
yes,
cool shit. Yeah, I agree.
yes. Now I personally like, I love those movies, like the Inspector Gadget 1 and 2.
I only saw
Like,
the first one. I never saw the second one, but yeah.
oh, the two honestly is actually better.
Really?
It is, in my opinion, it is.
Okay, okay. Well, here's a commercial here for Inspector Gadget McDonald's. You can see what B-roll's talking about. This is a really cool toy.
Gadgets are turning up everywhere, even at McDonald's. A leg that's really a flashlight, an arm that's really an extendable grabber. Inside every $2.99 hamburger Happy Meal you buy, your kids get their own gadget based on the real Inspector Gadget from Disney's new movie. Each gadget is its own gizmo. Put them all together and they create one colossal crime fighter.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have the correct time?
Why, yes, sir, I do. Did somebody say McDonald's?
Okay, that was creepy. But yeah, that toy was cool as shit because you had punctuality, practicality, and it was like separate toys, and then you just make like a big Inspector Gadget. Like that, whoever come up with that, that was a brilliant idea. Kudos.
Yeah, it was the best. And dare I say, I don't. I'll be honest. I don't think I was anywhere close to completing Gadget, but gosh darn it, I tried my best to beg and beg and beg, and
Well, I'm really excited.
we're
We're
not
getting
getting McDonald's. We got McDonald's at home.
and it's like, shut up. No. Well, I'm really excited because we're getting into the top 5 here, and these are
Top
very
five, top five.
near and dear to both of us, I know. And my 5, I think, is going to blow your mind. Not so much the movie, but you're not going to expect what the collab was. I'm going to take you back to 1989 because 1989 is such a magical year for film, maybe the best year for summer blockbusters. And there was none bigger, folks, than Batman. This is the thing, though. What do you? Okay, because I don't think you probably don't remember what the Batman collab was from the original movie.
No,
What do you think it is? If you was to guess.
I mean, if I was to guess, I feel like I remember them doing like Batmobile toys.
Well, it's not okay. It's gonna shock you on like who the collab is with, because it's not McDonald's and it's not Burger King. And the only thing that like as far as like a collectible thing was a cup they did. You know what? Instead of having you, I'm just going to show you exactly
Taco Bell.
what. Yes, it's Taco Bell. Taco Bell was the original collaborator with Batman '89, but as magical. And what they did was they were just collector cups, but there's something of even greater significance that a lot of people don't realize this. But there was a menu item that was introduced that was tied into Batman, and you would never guess it was introduction would have been with Batman because this is an extremely popular menu item that's been on the menu since 1989. Believe it or not, Batman 1989 introduced the world with their collaboration with Taco Bell introduced the world to Cinnamon Twist.
I
Yeah.
knew you were gonna say that for some reason.
Yep, it's Cinnamon Twist.
Really?
Did not exist until Batman came out. That was the special item. So here, we'll take a look here at a commercial from 1989 for Batman at Taco Bell.
Right now at Taco Bell, you can collect free
These
Batman
cups are
cups,
awesome.
like a free Batmobile cup, or a free Batwing cup. 4 cups in all, free, with free refills and free cinnamon twists every time you buy a 32-ounce drink at Taco Bell. I want you to tell all your friends.
Wow.
I'm Batman.
My mind's kind of blown.
Right? Because the thing is, that Batman '89 is the gift that keeps on giving, folks. Yes, phenomenal film. Yes, awesome tie-in with Taco Bell. But if it wasn't for Batman '89, I don't know, B-roll, if we'd have Cinnamon Twists. Okay? That's legit. Okay?
That's legit right there.
And I'm going to say this because of Batman '89. It was my first ever introduction to Taco Bell. Like that's why I wanted to go because I was a picky ass kid. I mainly stuck to hamburgers. I like French fries. I didn't like going to a lot of places, but I wanted to go to Taco Bell to pick up the Batman cup and also get uh, the cinnamon twist. That was my first time trying them. Was in '89, and Taco Bell then hit way harder than it does now for a different reason, by the way. Just saying. But yes, we have to pay homage to Batman '89 because it gave us the cinnamon twist. What do you got, number 5, my friend?
All right, number five. Number five. Getting into the top five. Let's bring it down to the nitty gritty of it. I absolutely loved these things as a kid. Um, I think darn near every kid my age at least had one of these, if not multiple of them. Um, Burger King did a collab with Rugrats the movie with the specialty watches
Yep.
back in 1998.
Yep.
And they were like
Absolutely.
the cool. It was like a rite of passage.
Mhm.
Like you were cool if you had on your Rugrats watch.
Yep.
They were awesome.
So it's funny because what I remember with BK, okay, so they did this periodically with movies. They would do like a watch. Now, for me, the first time I remember the watch being introduced, I think was the Nightmare Before Christmas. Because I have one. Because funny story, in like my Fig Fed I did as a kid, I used one of those watches as like one of my championship belts. Uh, but later on, yeah, they would do other like God. Rugrats was one. They did Jurassic Park. I think they did was one. I think even years later they did episode 3. They did a watch with Burger King too? I think I want to say. But yeah, those watches. Yeah, dude, those watches were spectacular. Here, let's pull up the commercial for the Rugrats watches. Oh man, taking me back.
You've got responsibility now.
Here they are. They talk. I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
I can tell you, I didn't remember that they talked, and I know I'm pretty positive the Nightmare Before Christmas ones didn't talk. I think it was just a basic watch. But yeah, and I think also too with it's funny how that is because like they had BK toys too as well. But it's funny the stuff that we remember that sticks out from these collaborations. Um, because it's like it's the extra stuff, the out of the ordinary stuff that you wouldn't think of, like the watches. That's a good one, dude.
The
So there,
plates, the cups, and yep.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the little things, okay? So, now I think this is gonna be a collab for my number 4. Is gonna be one that you probably like. Wait a minute, that existed, and this is going way the fuck back, dude. Because and we're gonna go back to the year 1990, okay? And we're going to my probably one of my favorite restaurants, fast food places, if not my favorite. We're going to Hardee's, okay? And Hardee's in 1990 in the summer, it was all about the summer of thunder, baby. We're talking about Hardee's 1990 collaboration with Days of Thunder. They had a massive collaboration with them. Like it was like there was actually collectible cars you could get. There was collectible cups. I think they even had posters. Hardee's went all in on Days of Thunder, which makes sense because Hardee's was a big part of the movie because one of the main characters drives a freaking Hardee's car. First off, you've seen Days of Thunder, right? Are you familiar with it? Okay, you haven't seen Days of Thunder. That's okay. So Days of Thunder was a Ridley Scott film in the 90s. It's pretty epic.
About NASCAR, right? Or something.
No, that's the fucked up thing. You know how I feel about NASCAR? It is a movie. It's about NASCAR racing, or stock car racing, I should say. But it's really good. It's got like Tom Cruise is in it. He's like the driver. It's Cole something or other, I think's his name in it. Nicole Kidman's actually in it. Like, I think this was the first movie they did together. Just the Summer of Thunder was spectacular. Matter of fact, just check this out. You'll see exactly what I mean. Because Hardee's was where it was at.
And from the movie Days of Thunder come the Thunder Racers from Hardee's.
Yeah. These weren't like your typical little race cars, dude. Pull back on them, I think, and they would take off.
And collect Days of Thunder cups with any 32-ounce drink.
Yeah, buddy.
They're available for a limited time only. Capture the thunder at Hardee's.
At Hardee's.
Yeah, it's the Summer of Thunder, baby. 1990 was a special time. I like I say, it's crazy because I'm not I really don't like racing. I don't. But that movie though, it's really well done. I love me some Days of Thunder. So that was my number 4. Summer of Thunder, Days of Thunder, Hardee's tie-in. What is your number 4, sir?
All right, my number 4. Sticking with Burger King.
I like it.
And sticking in the 90s. I want to say 1999, I do believe. That is, if Google is correct. Not, you can always check Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, that shit.
That's right. Now, what's cool about this one, this is like the first toy I remember where there being like so many of them. I think you may know where I'm going with this, potentially.
I feel like I do, but...
So Burger King released where you can collect up to 57 Pokemon toys.
Okay. God, 57?
57. Collect all 57.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I had to do double take.
In the hell?
I don't
57?
know.
That's
57.
crazy. And I mean, I know there's way more Pokemon than 57, but shit.
Right.
57?
Yep.
How in the hell?
No.
Okay, man.
And they would come in like a little Pokeball, and you'd open it up and you'd have your figure.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's check out this Pokemon collab with BK.
What do big kids want? More shots! More tricks! More height! More food! Big kids want to be treated like big kids.
Pokemon.
So you can come to Burger King and get a Burger King Big Kids meal served your way with more great tasting food, fun, and of course, a cool toy.
Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Kangaskhan, Golem, Kaboom, Meow, Poliwag.
You kids aren't from around here, are you?
Now at Burger King, limited edition toys and trading cards from Pokemon the first movie. One inside every tasty Burger King Big Kids meal.
Okay, I
Taste rules.
think that may have been slightly different. But I think so that they're actually that's ironic. There actually was Pokemon movie. I think it was just straight up Pokemon, wasn't it? I mean, it still counts, damn it. That's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like
57 fucking toys. 57 fucking toys. All right, let's see.
I'm
If
looking at the promotional poster right now.
I've never heard of that. Is insane. Like, they went bananas with this collab. Okay. Maybe
The Burger King Big Kids meal. It has more of the great tasting food your kids love. Not to mention a little something else your kids may enjoy.
Pokemon.
Now inside every Burger King Big Kids meal you buy, your kids not only get more of the great tasting food they love, they get Pokemon toys and limited edition trading cards from Pokemon the first movie. Pokemon in the Burger King Big Kids meal. Come and catch them all.
57 toys, 151 cards. What the actual fuck? Like, how are you? That is insane. Okay, $1 million question. How many did you have?
Oh.
Huh?
Honestly, on these, I don't remember as much.
Okay.
Like, I don't like how many I had, but I remember getting the little Pokeballs and you'd see what's inside. But spoiler alert: this isn't the only Pokemon tie-in on my list.
Okay, man, they're pretty high on your list. All right.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
we're getting down here to the nitty gritty at number 3. So my number 3, I gotta be honest. Like when I thought about doing this is the first thing I went to. But there's reason this isn't my number 1 because I gotta be honest. I cheated a little bit because I thought for certain this came out in the summertime, but technically this collab was this movie came out in the wintertime. But I don't care. It's making my list because it was magical. I'm taking you back to Pizza Hut, okay? Taking you back to 1989 because 1989 is such a magical time. And we got to talk about the Pizza Hut Kids tie-in with The Land Before Time. The original Land Before Time and what they had, I don't know if you remember this or not, B-roll, they had puppets. That's right. You could get puppets from you.
Oh
There's
my
the light bulb.
gosh!
You remember the puppets. You remember. It was before your
I
time.
had like, yeah, but we had them. If it's what I think it is.
There you go.
In the new movie, The Land Before Time, Littlefoot, Sarah, Tucky, and Spike share an incredible journey. Along the way, they become best friends.
Now we'll always be together.
And now these lovable characters can be your child's friends too. With a pizza from Pizza Hut, The Land Before Time dinosaur is only 99 cents. So come to Pizza Hut. Your friends are waiting.
We'll always be together. Pizza Hut, making it great.
Yeah.
Oh my
magic.
gosh!
Fucking magic. So that just unlocked a core memory for you, apparently.
Yeah, we had those. Like,
yeah.
Like I mean, I don't know if I knew they were from Pizza Hut, but
they were.
Yeah, we had those.
So that's one of those things that, like, literally, it's an all-time. It's a goat because you can pass it down generation to generation. Because I mean, it's
my
just
parents may still have them.
Oh my god, that warms my heart. There also is, and I don't know if it was here in the States. May have been overseas, but you could also one of the puppets was bigger. They did have a shark. Was it shark tooth? But I don't know if you could get that here or not. But that's kind of a highly sought after collectible one. So I think where I'm getting them flip flopped as far as the time frames. Right after this, Pizza Hut did another kids meal that came out in the summertime. I'm guessing of '90 or something. And they did puppets too, and it was like the same puppet molds that they did on The Land Before Time, but they did it with a popular Nickelodeon show for kids, Eureka's Castle. They did a collab with them, so I think that's where I'm getting stuff flipped. But anyways, those puppets, God, so magical. Land Before Time is such an amazing, like the first one. Oh my God, not the million sequels after, but that first one, bro, so good. All right. What do you got as your number 3?
All right. I had to sneak in one more, break out the fine china. We've actually already talked about this one. It just ended up being a lot higher on my list than where you had it.
Okay.
Number 3, I have the Batman Forever glasses.
Well played.
Because I remember those so well. And like, honestly, these are, I can't remember if I said this already, but like, out of all of like the cups or plates or like, to me, these are the most iconic, the ones that stick out the most at least.
Nope, I totally agree because this was like for the longest time. So like you look at the early interpretations of the glasses that was done through fast food collabs, and it was like the infamous lead ones, from back in the day with the painting and stuff. And then they kind of moved on, and they really kind of did plastic. But the frost mugs was really kind of like the next level, and I love this because this is a perfect segue for my number 2. Because believe it or not, before Batman Forever, there was another film the year before Batman Forever dropped that the frosted mugs was actually first introduced at McDonald's. Believe it or not, it wasn't Batman Forever that introduced the mugs. Actually, in '94, and this is another film that I don't think gets nearly as much love. It did good in the box office. It did have a sequel. The sequel sucked though. But as a kid, man, I was so hyped to see this movie, and it didn't disappoint. Matter of fact, I'm going to shoot straight with you. I watched this movie the other night. I'd been probably like about 5 years or so since I've seen it. But I'm talking about the 1994 collaboration between McDonald's and the Flintstones movie. And that's where the frosted mugs actually got started was with the Flintstones film. Because like I say, they were trying to think outside the box with like doing something completely different, and they come up with the frosted mugs. So, matter of fact, here we'll pull up a commercial for these. But it's beyond the mugs was probably the coolest thing, but this collab consisted of multiple things, and you'll notice that's like my top 2. There's multiple items available.
McDonald's takes you back to Bedrock.
Fellow large members, introducing one of extraordinary appeal, the Grand Puma supersized meal at McDonald's.
And it brought the McRib back.
McRib sandwich with supersized fries and a large Coke. Last one at McDonald's is a fossil!
You're such Neanderthal.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
And now, brace yourself for a fashion explosion. The limited edition t-shirt featuring McDonald's, just $4.99 each. Get them while they're
There
hot.
was a shitload of stuff that came. So the shirt was one, okay, $4.99. But also more importantly in that, it brought back the McRib, which say what you will, the McRib still holds this weird, special place in my heart. But the mugs. Let's talk about the mugs here. That, like I say, these were the OGs. Okay, so what started it all.
Right now, when you go back in time at McDonald's, you can bring home special Stone Age souvenirs or uniquely chiseled bedrock mugs.
These will look great with my bone china.
They're made of the latest Stone Age material, glass. Every time you buy any extra value meal or any other purchase, you can get a mug for just 99 cents.
That is a rock bottom price.
So collect all 4, because even before they're gone, they're history. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
I love it here.
I love too the like how the Flintstone movies like had all the different. They changed the names of stuff. Like even when you're watching the flick, it was like it wasn't Steven Spielberg. It was like Steven Spielrock produced. The toys were awesome too. We got it. We got to talk to toys here too, because the kids meal was dope as shit, man.
Well, it does need a little work. I'll fix it.
Grimace,
Now
bring your
it looks
shit
like
up.
a
I
big
wanna talk about
thing.
Flintstones. Here we go.
Meet the Flintstones. They're a modern Stone Age
Now playing at McDonald's, it's a modern Stone Age Happy Meal. You can cruise Bedrock or pull in and stay a while. One car and building with each Happy Meal you buy.
We'll have a gay old time.
So you got a car and a little building. Also, too, the Happy Meal toy box. It was also like shaped like like a cave or like a Flintstone like character, like a home or something like that. Like so, you got okay. So that collab was beautiful. You got the amazing toys. You got 2 toys within one. You got the awesome like Happy Meal box. You could get the mugs. The McRib got back, and they even had a fucking T-shirt. I don't think there's like a collab that has like produced that much stuff like with the summer Blockbuster and a fast food. So that's my number 2. But my number 1's very special in my heart, and I'll talk about that. But before we do that, I want to know your number 2.
My number 2, very fitting, very apropos. These are iconic. I believe they tied in with the movie that they released. but Burger King did these special Pokemon gold cards that came in like a chrome-looking Pokeball,
Okay.
and they were just like the best thing in the world. And it's like these next two things. It's like, man, I wish I still had these.
Yeah.
Like I can remember I had the Charizard one. I had the let's see what's his name? The water Pokemon type one that had the little
Oh
swirl
God.
in the middle.
Okay. I beat Squirtle. Is it Squirtle?
No, it wasn't Squirtle. It was like
okay.
Poliwhirl or something like that. And of course, there was Pikachu.
Yeah, of course.
I don't remember
Well,
how many different Pokemon.
until you said this and I saw this, I was like, I completely forgot about this. But check this out.
Parents love the fact that the Burger King Big Kids meal has more of a great tasting food their kids love. And kids love the fact that they can get a limited edition gold-plated Pokemon trading card to trade with their friends. Which makes every parent happy. Well, most parents.
There you go.
Now when you buy a tasty value meal, you can get a 23-karat gold-plated Pokemon trading card from Pokemon
that
the
is
First
pretty
Movie
dope.
for just $1.99. Pokemon and Burger King. Come and catch them all.
You know what I love about your list is it's very. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Mickey D's, but it's very. I think a lot of them's BK, man. BK was where it was at. That's a good one, dude. That's a solid one. That card, that gold card. Like, I wonder how much those would be worth now. Certainly, there
I
wasn't
think they're pretty expensive.
53 of them, was there?
No, there was only like maybe like 5 or 6 of these.
Okay. Okay, that makes a hell of a lot more sense. So, all right, here we are, B-roll. We're down to the final number one. I'm going to give you my number one. I love this movie, number one. Absolutely adore it. Went to the theaters. I think I at least saw this twice in theaters, which that did not happen a lot as a kid. Like, it's very rare where I went and saw a movie multiple times in cinema. But this one, we're going to 1991, and there was several things that come out of this, or at least a couple. And yes, we're actually I'm sorry, I said 91. It's 92, 1992, and I'm talking about the collaboration between McDonald's and Batman Returns. That's my favorite collab of all time. So they had the cool thing I remember about the most with these is the cups. They had collector's cups, but what was cool is they came with a special lid, and it was like neon or it was glow in the dark, and you could use it as a mini frisbee. And I just thought that was the coolest thing as a kid. The toys were also pretty badass as well. Let's take a look at some of the amazing stuff from McDonald's in '92 with Batman Returns.
If you've always wanted to get your hands on Batman,
drop
into McDonald's, where Batman Returns is on a dramatic series of 32-ounce collector cups.
There's the collector's cup. The frisbee lid, dude.
You can pick up a large drink in one of 6 superhero collector
I had the green one, I remember.
when you buy any extra value meal, because what you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer, sexually confused children again. But yeah, that was cool. And then we got the Happy Meal toys were pretty dope too. I'll pull it up here. I'm pretty sure they were in like it was like the Batman characters in vehicles. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, such good stuff.
We were just going to McDonald's. How can we be this long?
We're not lost here. We're in...
Oh, the Batmobile! Follow it, Dad!
Right now, there are 4 Batman Returns toys at McDonald's. A different one each week for 69 cents each while supplies last.
I just remember, like, so there wasn't a ton of them, but what I liked about that, though, is there being only 4, I was able to collect all of them. So, and I think that was like the first time with like a Happy Meal toy where I was able to get all the toys. So it was like the Batmobile was separate, and then you have Batman like in a like his motorcycle or whatever. You had the Penguin. The Penguin had like a spinning umbrella on it, and Catwoman's, and her tail stuck out at the end, and it swung back and forth. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Now here's the crazy story I want to talk about real quick with this. There was a lot of controversy when these toys come out, believe it or not, because there was a lot of parents that was upset because McDonald's was collabing with Batman for Batman Returns, and they were marketing this as a kids movie because the reality of it is Batman Returns was rated PG-13, which is so funny nowadays. Like all the shit that kids watch, and nowadays it's like nothing like back then, but this was a big deal. So much so that, believe it or not, because of this collaboration, and I don't think this was like the only thing, but because of this collaboration, this is why Warner Brothers ultimately decided to let Tim Burton go from directing the third Batman movie, because there was so much backlash on these toys and stuff. So they went with a more of like family friendly-ish film, going with Batman Forever, and of course switching to Joel Schumacher. Which those movies are completely different. Like it has its own following. I mean, I'm always going to be a Michael Keaton's my Batman, no matter what. But Val Kilmer was a great Batman in Batman Forever. Now, Batman and Robin, that's a different story. As a matter of fact, funny story about this too. If you notice on the collabs we've talked about in the Batman movies, like so the first one was Taco Bell, then you had the next 2 was McDonald's. I think Batman and Robin, I don't even think they got Burger King or McDonald's. I think they went to I think they went back to Taco Bell. So sorry, Taco Bell. But you remember Cinnamon Twist. So that was my number 1. That was my list. I'm excited because I can't wait to see what your number 1 is. What's your number 1 favorite fast food collab with the summer blockbuster movie?
I think you know.
I feel like I know what it is.
And we're gonna put some respect back on Taco Bell's name, back on KFC's name, and back on Pizza Hut's name. We're gonna talk about
this was genius.
Yeah, this was genius. Absolute genius. Star Wars Episode 1 collab with KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. They have the tops for the cups, and then I remember the toys from Taco Bell, especially those were pretty awesome too. These are what, like I said, with the Pokemon cards too. These are ones I wish I still had.
This was fascinating because I don't think a collab had been done like this, and it made perfect sense for them to do it because they're all under the same umbrella. But there was never like where you saw multiple restaurants have multiple items related to the film. Like I think Pizza Hut did the collector's cups, right? And like you said, Taco Bell I think did the kids meal, and like KFC, what was KFC did?
See, I thought I remembered it. You had to go and get certain, like you had to go. Taco Bell had certain cups. KFC had certain cups.
Oh, yep. There was, yeah.
Yeah.
But they had the toppers on them, right? Well, here we got to. And by the way, this commercial is iconic too. Like this, the whole marketing ploy for this was genius. Like, just check this out. Taco Bell dog, Colonel, and a Pizza Hut worker.
You're a real colonel, right?
Play Defeat the Dark Side. Get a game medallion and you could win one of millions of prizes instantly. Even a Star Wars speeder.
Oh, they had
Only
a
at Pizza Hut,
contest,
Taco Bell, and KFC.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I love this as your number one because it's one of those things. Some of these collabs just keep on giving, and this is definitely one of those collabs. Okay. So all right, it looks like actually KFC had the kids meal, which is crazy because KFC didn't do kids meals that I
Yeah.
remember. And of all things, Star Wars.
The galaxy's most legendary heroes, fearsome villains, and coolest vehicles. Now available to take home and play with
Oh, okay.
at Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and KFC.
Okay.
Right now at participating KFC locations, you can get one of these cool Star Wars Episode 1 collectible toys inside every KFC kids meal you buy.
Okay, this is fascinating because it's funny, what your memory remembers. So it looks to
Yeah.
me like they did it was like you said across the board. So you could
Yeah.
get different toys, different cups, different at all of them, right? That's what I'm
I
taking away
think
from
so.
this.
I think
Okay.
so.
God, and freaking episode 1 was everywhere. Beyond the fast food. Okay, yeah. So yeah, here's one for looks like Pizza Hut, and it looks like they have different toys too. Genius marketing here.
The galaxy's most legendary heroes, fearsome villains, and coolest vehicles. Now available to take home and play with at Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Right now at participating Pizza Hut locations, you can get one of these Pizza Play Stuff Star Wars Episode 1 toys, 99 cents each with every pizza purchase. You can get them at Pizza Hut or even get them delivered.
Amazing. I bet they made so much bank off of that. I would love to know. So do you know how many total toys was spread across all 3 places?
I don't honestly.
Oh, it has to be an insane amount. See, I remember.
I don't know if it was 57, but
No, I doubt that, but it was probably a lot. But am I crazy? There was cups and cup tops, right?
yes. That
Okay.
was part of it too. Yeah.
I feel like the tops were out of ridiculous. Especially when they're okay, yeah, I think I got a picture of it here.
Yeah, they had Jar Jar and they had Darth Maul. They had almost. I feel like nearly
these
every.
things, yeah, and they were massive too. All right, I'm gonna see if I can pull a picture up here. Yeah, this is fucking crazy, dude. These because this is I don't even see how you drink out of the fucking cup when these things are on there. I mean, they're cool as shit. But okay, look here you go. There they are. Look at these.
Yep.
Look at these fucking things, man.
Yep.
Where's the straw going into? And
in
honestly,
their mouth. No, there was a straw hole. I don't remember exactly where it was.
I'm sure it's on top of their head or something, but
yeah.
Come on, man. Who really wants to drink out of a Jar Jar Binks? Come on now.
Me.
Okay. Well,
Mr. Jar Jar Binks.
Oh God. Well, I think both of us have wonderful lists. We touched on a lot of errors here too. I think that's the thing, and it's cool for us, kind of starting with my generation, that. Really, the '80s is when those collabs really started hitting. There was some in the late '70s, but it was it was come by and get a poster or a mug or something, and maybe if you're lucky, a kid's toy in the Happy Meal or whatever. But it wasn't really cool toys. It wasn't multiple toys like you're getting with Power Rangers and Flintstones and shit like that. I truly think, maybe I'm biased in saying this, but I'm going to say it. I do think we grew up in the best era where these collabs existed because there was actually a lot of thought put into them. They weren't cheaply made toys. I mean, they were actually pretty cool. The cups and stuff was awesome too. Like you said, the out of the box thinking too with some of the stuff, like everything from like specific menu items to plates to cups to the toys. Fucking they had T-shirts for God's sakes. But I will say this, it warms my heart seeing like all these collabs that's going on right now that's kind of been brought back. I mean, some are unique and different than that. Like it's crazy to me, like the KFC like this summer was doing like the Supergirl tie-in, and they have the Supergirl. I think it's the crypto chicken bucket you can get, and it's like they're hard to get, and I've seen people selling these online for like $100. It's like crazy.
Wow.
But I do love like that we
I
have
mean,
all
it's
these
KFC.
collabs.
It's just fried chicken.
No kidding, right? Well, it's like the kind of the same thing with the freaking popcorn buckets, you know. But yeah, it's cool. You know, you've had like this summer of all the every big movie that's come out, I think's had some type of a fast food collab. I don't know about Toy Story, but I mean, you mentioned the Minions and Wendy's. You did the Mandalorian and Grogu had the tie-in with BK. Of course, we're talking about Supergirl and KFC. They had
Toy Story has one. Toy Story has one with Papa John's.
Oh, that's right, they do. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Um, for God's sakes, Masters of the Universe had one of the weirdest ones. Their collab was with Denny's. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Is what it is. But that's our list. Leave us a comment. Let us know what some of your fast food collabs with summer blockbuster movies were. Let us know if there's some like we may not even talked about that maybe your favorites. So, but man, oh man, like I say, I love both our lists because it goes against a wide span in time of all these amazing collabs that's consisted over the years. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of ColeCast. We hope you've enjoyed watching and listening to our favorite collaborations between fast food restaurants and summer movie blockbusters. And remember, go out there and support your cinema. Okay? It's crazy, but like it's the reality of the situation is like the art form of going to the movie theaters. It's something that's dying, folks. Everybody's going to streaming and stuff. Like, fuck that. Go and watch a movie. Go in the theater. Like, even go if it's a big chain. Who gives a shit? Like, just go and have fun. There's no feeling in the world like going into a big old theater, having a bucket of popcorn and watching a movie with complete strangers, but you all having like the same kind of reactions and stuff. It's a feel good moment. And of course, the summertime, that's what it's made for, was all these big, massive blockbuster films. So, B-Roll, you got any closing words for everybody?
I would, like you said, go out and support your theater. Like I said, maybe it may be more challenging, but I like what you said about going into a big room with a bunch of strangers, but you're all there for like one purpose. Like it's a unique experience when, like, say you're at a theater and everyone just actually claps at the end of the movie. Like
Yeah.
when we went and saw Toy Story, like everybody actually clapped at the end of the movie. We didn't even
That's
see it
an
opening
awesome
weekend.
feeling.
We saw it like the second weekend, I think. But yeah, so do what you can. Or be unique and go to a drive-in or something. Like, I don't know.
Absolutely.
Just support your theater in any way you can.
It needs it now more than ever.
Because yeah, no kidding. Because I'll plead like I'm guilty. Like I love going to the movies, but man, streaming is just so easy, and
It
I've
is
opted for
easy.
that probably too many times, more than not. But
But I mean, I can remember where it was like you planned your summer and you'd be like, "Oh my God, this movie's coming out. We gotta go see it opening day and stuff," and that should still be the case. So get out there, go watch a movie in movie theaters. It's so worth it. We don't want that art form dying, man. Not like what happened to video stores, man. Got to keep it alive. No, I don't want it to become a novelty. And then afterwards, you can go to your favorite fast food restaurant and get some awesome collaboration, whatever it may be. So, well, once again, we thank you so much for watching.
There
this
is
episode of
still
ColeCast.
magic happening at the
Yes,
movies.
there's still magic. That's a perfect way to end this episode. Once again, we thank you so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, we'll see you in another episode of ColeCast. Everybody take care and enjoy all these amazing summer movies at your local cinema.